Hey guys, it's your friendly neighborhood datamancer here, back for more iRacing. If you guys have been watching my previous videos, you know my heart isn't broken. Okayama is over. We are done with that nonsense. Not a fan. Just wasn't my thing. And we are on to a very interesting version of Lime Rock Park. Now, Lime Rock Park is already a pretty difficult place to drive, as far as I've been told, and based on my very brief experience on the track, I completely agree. But, this is even worse, and if you don't know, you're about to know, because I'm just going to let you watch. I'm not going to tell you why. If you know Lime Rock and you don't know this configuration, it is the Lime Rock short configuration with a twist, or, I mean a twist, that's a little on the nose. This track it's like the nonsense version. So I've just entered into the 7 o'clock race. It is 6:51 right now, so I have about 9 minutes of practice. Unlike previously, where I typically show you guys my learning process, I don't really know how exciting those videos are, so I guess if you want to see them, comment below, but otherwise... Oh, for Christ's sake. Okay. Damn it. Sorry. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Let me do that again, this time with less failure. I knew that pit line was there, but in practice I kept cutting it and nobody said anything, so thought it was a non-issue, but anyway. So yeah, this is Lime Rock. Nothing special here. This is probably my first serious go at kind of driving Lime Rock today, and I'll tell you right now, I already enjoy it more than I ever did Okayama. It's very technical. All right, I gotta shut up for this corner. This is a tough one. Oh, and that is the surprise. Surprise! They put a chicane at the top of a hill, completely blind, because they want us to crash and die. Lime Rock organizers are basically murderers. Not for real. What trips me out is there's no way this is a real configuration of Lime Rock. Who would ever voluntarily drive this configuration? It's insane. But, well, we're going to. At least for pretensies. Wow, I'm never saying that again. We're gonna try to get it done. Oh, the oversteer. This track is... When I used to play Forza, I really liked drifting. I still like drifting quite a bit. Oh my god. But, one of the things that frustrated me was that I always found it hard to find a good racetrack to drift at. Well, Forza didn't have Lime Rock Park, because if it had, you don't have to try to drift here. You spend a lot of time trying to not drift and failing at that. So, I'm intrigued, to say the least. There we go. God, you just barely lift for that corner. I've done it flat before, but I think it really messes up your tires, so I'm trying not to do that. You say to get really inside there, which I totally failed to do. Really hard on the throttle. There we go. Really easy on the brake here. They want me to take a really deep inside line. I did watch the VRS on this, which I found quite enlightening. I don't always do that. I never actually did get around to doing that for Okayama, which is probably why I didn't like it very much. But, okay. Just easy on the oversteer, please. I'm gonna do one of those. Came a little wide, I had to lift.
What?
Holy cow. You can get on the throttle so early there. See, in the chicane, I did it right once, as you can see by my relative, but it wasn't that time. And honestly, during a race, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it consistently right at all. I guess I'll try. Gave it a little more brake that time. It felt a lot better. Oh, but now I've got too much speed. That was too fast through there. Oh yeah, and as you can probably see here, just looking at what's ahead of me, passing here is going to be, well, impossible, basically. So I don't really know what to make of that. My qualifying time isn't going to be good enough to put me on pole, I'm sure. Unless they put me with a lot of really bad chumps, and I doubt they will. They never seem to anymore. Oh. And that was 3/10 too slow because essentially I'm trying to not crash, which is the wrong mentality for that corner. Which is one of the stranger things I've ever said about a racing corner in my life. Look at that. Just carved 4/10 out of that sector. You can run in the 59s. It is possible to do. Okay. I don't know how though. Oh god. Oh, I late braked. I was looking at my relative. And now I'm looking at that nonsense. I'm gonna end up right in the back of that guy. Oh, there he was. I clipped right through him. Dude, look how many people are off right now though. I've done, how many laps did you figure? 4 laps here, and we've seen at least 5 or 6 cars, something like 5 or 6 cars off the track. This race is going to be nuts. I scrubbed too much speed, and then I got an off track, but actually if I had kept it together that would have been fast. The game's even dumb enough to tell me that I have the fastest sector even though it was dirty. Thank you, game, for nothing. Oh, yeah, that can happen too. This track's nuts. See, I think Okayama just annoyed me for some reason. Something about it just got on my nerves. I like this. I mean, this is equally insane. Actually, it's more insane, probably. Oh, that was too tight. I could have taken that faster. Oh, oh god. We are in a transition drift. Oh, come on, baby. Jeez. Now's a good time to practice catching that because, let's be honest, I'm going to be doing a fair bit of that during the race. Oh my god. I'm sawing at the wheel to keep it going straight. Right through the bollards. Does not matter. Well, that was pretty good. Oh, it was a 104, so I guess not. Oh, I did have that moment. Yeah, that makes sense then. I didn't get tight enough early into 4th to control wheel spin. Usually if I get a better run on the corner before, it works really nicely to do that, but that time it didn't work at all. That's not how the VRS guy did it, but I did see a guy on YouTube do it that way. Yeah, I've watched multiple videos about how to drive this track already. Look at that. There we go. Just carved 2/10 out. Early into 5th, way too early, and we're dead. We're dead. So, I gotta say, the prospect of trying to do what I'm going to assume is 15 laps here without crashing and blowing up is Herculean at best. This track is bonkers. That guy is, I don't know, that was the dude that was on here earlier that was out for kind of a Sunday cruise. I don't know if he's like walking the track, quote unquote, or what, but he is not hauling, that's for sure.
Sorry about that, man.
Sorry, yeah, that was not good.
I was already fucking driving, so going to name my business.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That's about how you do that. and you pick wheels up off the ground. That's normal behavior in that corner. 2 wheels, your 2 inside right wheels will leave the planet Earth and make their way towards space. And they'll get closer than wheels are supposed to get. I tell you what, if this was a dirt bike, maybe not, but this is a road driving car. Alright, well, did we learn enough? I think we didn't.
Does anybody have any tips for getting through that chicane?
Yeah, tips, huh? Here's a tip. You can't. Did you hear that vacuous silence as he asked? It's because there is no tip. You just close your eyes and pray. I think the song "Jesus Take the Wheel" might have been about that specific chicane. It's hard. I think when you see it on video, maybe you go, oh, okay. But doing it, you can feel the car is at every limit of grip. In either direction, it's just the tires are just completely stressed. You're right at the crest of a hill, so it's hard to explain how upsetting it is for the car to have to try to do that, and how on edge everything is. And I think the key to success here, especially today, it is Monday, it's the first day this track is, the first day of the season, well, the first day of the race week here, so I think the key to success here is going to be don't crash. Don't crash, don't spin, don't die, because everyone in front of you is going to do that for you. And that's my key, that's my keys to success. Look at that! When you do it right, there's so much time in there. Oh, and this dude is like half... Oh, that's Brian Lockwood. Brian Lockwood raced against the Sim Pit at Okayama on Saturday, and he won the race. I can't believe they're putting me in the same split as this guy because I happen to know that he is good. He's a minor celebrity, if you ask me. I mean, Sean Cole isn't exactly the greatest sim racer that ever lived, but I mean, he's a heck of a lot better than I am, so it seems trippy to me that Lockwood would be out here with me, because, yeah, if you go watch the Simpit's latest video, or the latest race he did on iRacing, this is the guy that won the race, which is kind of crazy, and I've raced with this guy before, and I knew that the name sounded familiar. And, oh, and I think this counts against my safety rating too. Whatever. But that's what happens when you get the chicane wrong. I don't really know what to say because I'm going to qualify. Oh, I was oversteering before I even got to the chicane. I have to qualify now, and if I do that to my car... Alright. Well, I can't really do one for the books, as I usually say, because one for the books in this track is going to be so ungodly slow that I'll qualify last. I just have to go for it and hope for the best. Here we go, we are qualifying. This is my out lap. So I got to take it nice and easy. No big surprises this lap. You want to brake as late as you can for that part. And I did it way too early on that lap when I was pacing with Brian. Or trying to, let's say. I mean, the car is... It's hard to describe, guys. The car gets so upset, so nervous. You see me counter-steering. Alright, here we go. First timed lap. Early into 5th, that's fine. No, it's not. I lost a lot of speed there. Here we go. Get in there, get in there. Damn it, that was a little late on the gas. I couldn't get the car to turn in. Early into fourth, as early as I can manage. Okay, not bad. Hey, not bad. Not bad, not too shabby if I do say so myself. And I do. Not bad. That's going to be my fastest overall. Let's not count my chickens too soon. Yeah, we're good. There you go. Yeah, just keep it. You just got to keep it in fourth for that corner. If you go into fifth, it's over. It's too fast. There we go. Earlier on the throttle worked nicely. I didn't get into the apex, which is bad. Oh, 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 oh. Counter steer. Early into fourth, which was dumb. Oh, the bog. I heard the engine just die. That was... I knew I was doing it, and I couldn't stop myself. It was weird. Guess it was just going to have to happen. Oh! Oh, my God! And you take a second out when you do it right. That's nuts! You think I'm going to do that during the race? You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. I am not doing that during the race, but I will do it for qualifying. If I do that for the race, I can't do that 15 times in a row. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus, that's nuts. God, if I hadn't just totally botched Sector 2. There, I'm in the 101s. Earlier I was in practice going, I really want to be in the 101s. And, at least in part thanks to VRS's video, I was able to get a 101.7, which is great. Look at that, though. And Lockwood's going to jump right over me. I know that. And look at this. I mean, I'm the 7th highest I-rated guy here, so... Augustin hasn't put in his practice yet. Only say that because 103 was about what I was cutting when I first started driving, and once you get warmed up to the track and get a feel for it, you can definitely get into the 102s without much trouble. And his I-rating, I'm not saying that because, oh, he sucks. His I-rating shows that he's clearly not bad, so I'm sure he just needs more time. But I'll take it for now. I'm just glad to be in the 101s. That gives me a fighting chance here. Maybe we can go for a top 5 finish. Though Brian did a 59 flat in practice, I have no reason to believe he wouldn't do a 59 flat in qualifying. Unless he's some sort of a tryhard, which I kind of doubt. I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop, man. Anyway, for the uninitiated, 3 minutes till race time. Then we get a grid up, and that could take up to 2 minutes, but then we will be racing. So, shortly after 3 minutes from now, I will be going. And it is a 20-lap race, so we're looking at about 20-minute race time. Just over that. Bit long, actually, because Okayama was like a 1 minute, I want to say 8-second lap, and that was only a 15-lap race. So, not that I think 20 minutes of racing is particularly a long time. Obviously, obviously guys do a lot more than that. I just started watching Jimmy doing the 6 hours of Watkins Glen. I have not finished that video yet. I'm starting to wonder if the other guys have failed to qualify. Now again, I don't think Brian Lockwood's going to fail to qualify. I've seen him in other races too. The guy is demonically fast. I mean, a 59 flat is alien times on this track. I don't even know how... .7 seconds faster than me, basically. Actually, more than that. More than 2.7 seconds faster on a 1 minute and 1 second lap on a track that is technically among one of the harder, according to other folks that I've heard talk about it. I think Eduardo just eclipsed me there. That trips me out, though. I did that chicane and cut over half a second out of the lap, which means getting that chicane right and getting it wrong is the difference. That's where all the time is. What I really hope is that Brian does qualify, and qualifies well, because if he has to cut through the pack and come through all of us on this track, I don't know that he'll survive. I definitely will be nervous with him passing me. Any of these guys trying to pass me is going to make me extravagantly nervous. This track, in so many places, there's really only one line, and I've never even tried the alternative line. I wouldn't know what to expect or what it would feel like. I know that a lot of the corners are off camber if you're not on the line, and that makes them just vicious and slow and dangerous, basically. But I mean, if he doesn't set a time, he hasn't set a time, so I'm starting to think that he either somehow completely potatoed the qualifying, or, which is possible if he was just trying to set the biggest, the hottest burner he possibly could. You're really playing with fire in that chicane. I mean, as close as I got, that's about as close as you want to be without getting a black flag or getting an off track. But yeah, I'll be damned. He didn't qualify. The fact that 4 people failed to qualify doesn't surprise me. The fact that he didn't qualify surprises me a lot, if that makes any sense. The fact that I qualified surprises me just a little bit. I knew I was going to have to go ham. Alright, let's grid up. Time to race. Alright, got to keep it smooth. Got to stay calm. And just try to keep it on the road. I'd say keep all 4 on the pavement, but the quick lap time around here actually involves that not happening. So I'm pretty nervous. This track has got me really pushing my limits of skill, of which I'm still working on developing more and more skill as time goes. And I don't have a ton of it right now, so this track really pushes my limits. Maybe that's why I liked Phoenix. Maybe Phoenix was fairly simple and didn't require me to... There were a couple corners that had a lot of nuance, but generally I think that overall it was fairly easy. And so maybe it let me focus on those corners while driving sort of neutrally around the rest and still putting down decent times. This track is like everything you've got just to keep it on the road. Eduardo is lagging out. That's going to be really fun going into T1. So, first lap, cold tires, chilly brakes. Gotta go real easy on lap 1, which I hope the other people are fully aware of as well. Okay, we're gridding up. I guess a few people decided not to show up, including Brian. That was a terrible launch. Oh, no, Brian did make it on. Oh, he started from the pits, right. Oh god. Chilly tires, chilly tires. Too much curb. That curb is mean. A lot of the curbs in this lap are really mean. Okay, here we go. That's not the line. Oh! In a little bit, buddy. Alright. That was pretty bad. Right out to the curb. I got Augustin breathing down my neck. Thanks to some pretty shoddy driving on my part. Getting away to the inside. Cut in, on the gas, on the gas. Okay, there we go. Little brake. That was a little bit more brake than I think I should have done. Keep it to the inside. Punch it in, into fourth. Go, 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 go. I think that works when you do it right. I lined the corner right, so I went ahead and went into fourth as a reward for not sucking. Okay, into third. That was early, but... Oh, shit. No. Oh, no. Damn it. Damn it. And that's...
Go ahead, Brad.
Damn it. Honestly, I don't know what to say. That just... I think those black flag penalties are too stiff. I mean, Eduardo already went for a freaking off-track excursion and somehow got ahead of me because yes, I cut the chicane, and I'm not trying to take an unfair advantage. I believe there should be a penalty. Oh, well, was that Eduardo again? Did he just spin all the way across the track? Who am I asking? Oh my god. Okay, 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 come on, baby! Fuck, and then I just made that guy rear-end me, and I can't keep it on the damn road. Okay. God damn. My tires are screwed. Don't try to pass me on the damn chicane, are you fucking high? Come on! I get it, but... God, that's not the place to do it, man! That's Brian Lockwood. Man, now I feel bad, because I'm yelling at a guy that I know is better than me, but I mean... Being better requires knowing when to pass, and that chicane is not the place to do it. Now, I did take it slow, but he's the one that failed to qualify and failed to start the damn race, so this is what I was worried about. Now he's up in my business. Are you seriously going to squeeze me to the outside? Oh my god. I fucking hate you right now. Are you serious? Fucking just push me all the way out. See that? I'm mad. I'm kind of mad right now. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Let him pass me like it's a multi-class race? But he basically...
I'm gonna let T2 and 3 come on by, okay, guys?
He didn't force me off the road, but he made it awfully hard for me to stay on. Shit. This is not going my way. He's probably mad because he rear-ended me and I'm costing him stuff, but... Alright, I'm frustrated. I need to calm down. Alright, calming down. Getting past more. Just kind of slammed the door on me, but I guess that's legit. I was gonna try to switch him back, but I guess I couldn't make it stick. He got the car around faster. That's fair. That's legit. Don't give me another off for that, you fuckers. No consistent. Well, oh, Jesus, are you serious? Just brake check the shit out of me. Oh, sorry for the yelling. Sorry for the yelling. My heart rate is like through the roof right now. I don't know what to say other than oh my. I mean, you don't brake for that. You don't brake for that corner. You lift for that corner. He was on the inside, so maybe he felt like he needed to apply brakes, but my heart can barely handle that crap, man. Oh shit! I carried too much speed. I'm being a tryhard right now. This course is not going to be good for my safety rating, which is fine, but the racing here seems pretty good. I'm currently running in 6th. Fuck me. And they gave me another off for that. I mean, come on, iRacing. Yes, I'm cutting the corner. Yes, I mean, for those watching at home that think I'm just dumb or have some screw loose, but I've been practicing it that way, and then now it's not allowed. So what do I do? And I'm turning 104. That was a 102.4, so that was a decent lap. But apparently the only way I can do a decent lap is if I freaking cheat. Oh, come on, just turn in. Thank you.
Stand by.
The tires are hashed. Too much sliding around. Too much bad driving. This race is not a good representation of my skill. Well, I'd like to think it's not. Oh. Now I'm just...
a little closer.
The word gunshot doesn't begin to describe that I'm getting off tracks. I've gotten off tracks on 3 different points around that chicane now, and I'm like, well, I guess I can't take it fast. I don't know what to do, so... Man, Michael's just walking away from me. I can't keep up to his pace. Not keeping it to the inside like I'm supposed to. Little lift there because I'm feeling nervous, but I really wasn't carrying the speed to require that. The oversteer is a fact of life on that corner. Trying. That was late on the gas, but I didn't think horribly so, but my relative time tells me that I'd be wrong to think that. I'm not going to be catching Michael. At this point, I'm hoping for mistakes, and we're not even halfway through the race. Closer to getting disqualified than I am to finishing the race. That's disheartening. And my tires feel like I've done 100 laps on them. This probably isn't the hardcore racing action you'd be hoping for, but I have to take it easy because this has just gotten a little bit out of hand for me. Oh shit.
Eduardo, blue flag. Thank you. Oh, okay. Wonderful.
I got nervous there. And Michael's taking almost 2 seconds out of me a lap, which means he's turning 1 minute flats-ish. And I'm doing 102s, 103s. My tires feel absolutely hashed. Understeering like horribly. I mean, I had the wheel cranked and the thing just isn't responding. I'm pushing the brake in to try to get some response. Oh, that's slow. Okay. And I still fell to the outside of the corner. That's just full-on drift mode. I mean, I can do that for I don't know how long, not for very long. This is an interesting track, man. I mean, there is some nuance to this thing that I don't think I've seen really in any track that I've done thus far. Got too wide, had to lift. But at least I'm not getting the off tracks every freaking lap now. That's nice. I guess. Kind of cold comfort, honestly. Oh, geez, turn in! I'm glad I caught that it wasn't turning in because that was close to another off track. And that's a dangerous corner to go over on anyway. That spinning to the inside, I've done that before in practice. Keeping it tight, like they say to do. Okay, I let enough speed scrub, so I should be able to... There we go. Okay, there we go. Hey, it did the right thing. It did the thing I told it to do for a change. I swear to God, I don't know if I just did it a little slower or what, but it worked that time. Bog it into fourth gear. Michael runs away. Alright. We're beyond the halfway point now of the race. I am currently running in 6th place. Started in 7th, I believe, or I started in 6th, and I'm still in 6th, and I'm the 7th highest I-rated person. So, as you guys all might know if you've watched my videos before, when I'm kind of one of the crappier people in the room, I like to go for the top 5 because it seems like a reasonable goal. Still a decent chance that it could happen because you can see that I am struggling. I can only assume that the guys ahead are also having
no, don't worry about it. It happens.
To put in the work, which is what this track I think makes you do, is just put in a lot of work just to keep it on the road. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing everything I can. Augustin disconnected earlier because of ping issues, and he's now decided to come back, which I guess you got to finish a race. Yeah, as dumb as that looked, I can only guarantee you, and you'll have to take my word for it, that that was better than taking the black flag. That's how I lost all my positions at the start of the race in the first place. I think on lap 2 I did that. What was weird about that too is I came up, I thought I had the angle pretty close, and I was like so far off I couldn't even try to save it like I just did there. I just was like there was nowhere to go but right across the thing. I did notice that the guy who's presumably running in first is starting to come up on me. He flashed up there on the relative just briefly and disappeared again. Presumably that means he was in my sector. Oh jeez, come on. That was all me. I'm supposed to stay to the inside of that corner, and I faded all the way to the outside. So that was wrong on many levels. Bog, bog, bog. When I was first practicing this course, I thought you did the chicane in second. I think you can see why. If you slow down to an appropriate speed for that thing, and I mean appropriate as in guaranteed survival speeds, you want to be in second, I think. But doing that is so slow, you probably lose a second doing that. I'm carrying too much speed, I think. I'm supposed to be scrubbing it while I'm going. Just laid on the brakes. Oh, why did I I downshifted. I was not supposed to downshift there. Just merely scrub speed. So even when I do it right, I do it wrong. Assuming things don't go horribly not my way, the leader of the race does not look like he'll be catching up to me. He is 31 seconds off. We are more than halfway through the race. Makes me think he's been gaining about a second on me a lap, which seems like less than makes sense to me, honestly. But whatever. How can the leader be 32 seconds behind me and fourth be 21 seconds ahead of me? Oh, because that's fourth. I mean, I know it seems like I'm doing really poorly, and you know, if that's how you feel about it, well, maybe I am doing really poorly, but I'm in 6th, and 5th is, well, he's kind of walked away from me. 5th is up there with the other guys. Oh, Jesus, you're supposed to stay to the inside. Why do you do this? Okay. I mean, I'm pounding here. I'm not taking it easy. I haven't given up on catching Michael other than, you know, logically given up. But I'm still driving the car, I guess you'd say, as hard as I dare. That was terrible. That chicane. I'm a little bit protecting my safety rating here. I know that that's wicked lame. But I don't want to be Group D forever, or Class D forever. And pushing my hardest is not likely to catch me up to 5th. What's going to catch me up to 5th is when he spins out and crashes. Which is to say he's probably not going to do that, so... Had to get on the brakes because I overdid that one. Oh, wow. That is one very, very slow way to do that corner. And that corner. Yep, but obviously I'm lacking the practice time needed. Wow, way too early on the brakes there. Too much on the brakes there. Car stopped ahead. Who is it? Who stopped ahead? Where? Why would they warn me about it if... That must have been Eduardo. Otto just disconnected. Was Otto not just running in 4th? Oh, sweet. Oh, my God. Okay, that's what happens when you watch your relative more than you watch the road. I deserve that off track. But, hey, we're in 5th. Look at the attrition rate. I think I'm running in last. I'm not running in last place. There's blue flags out here still. The blue flag is in 8th, so there are 3 people behind me, at least. God dang. I'm sorry, guys. I got distracted by the relative because it wasn't updating very fast. That's a stupid excuse. It really is. Even I know that, but I wanted to know if I got into 5th. I am in 5th, so yes, we've had some off-road excursions, and yes, my safety rating is going to go down, 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 which makes me a bit sad, because I was getting pretty close to Class C, and this is going to be a pretty major setback. But what was it I said at the start of the stream? I said I think the key to victory is don't crash. And aside from a couple off-road experiences, I haven't had any spin-outs or any major damage to the car. I think Brian dented my rear bumper a little bit with his, shall we say, aggressive driving style, which maybe very well suits him. Given that I'm a shitty Group D driver, it doesn't really suit me very well, but I guess if that's how he wants to be, then so be it. I'm not bitter, but I'm a little annoyed. That's minor annoyance in my voice. That's too late on the throttle. I can be earlier. I'm just being a bit of a chicken right now, and I don't know, this track has got me really kind of... My nerves are a bit frayed. I mean, I'm doing 105.6s. Well, I totally went off track last lap, so there's a 103.7 for your ass, which is, as you may recall, Augustin did in qualifying, and I said, oh, he needs more practice. Well, I just did one of those. Now, to be fair, my tires have fallen off pretty bad. You'll see that in any race, I think, aside from maybe the pros. But lap times do slough off as the race goes, typically, because your tires start to go. It's supposed to be a little bit evened out, I think, by the fuel. The lack of fuel, the weight loss due to fuel consumption. But I don't seem to think that that affects the Miatas very much. That's my working theory. You're welcome to agree or disagree. Put it in the comments below or keep it to yourself. I don't care. I don't think the cars get faster as we go. Alright, hey, one more lap to go, and I will be standing on the loser's podium, which works for me, honestly. I can sleep at night with a 5th place finish here for my first race here. Try to give you a good lap for the final one.
Thanks.
Like that. Like that, and that's, you see all that wheel spin that just lost me all the time? That's why I like to go into 4th, because it doesn't happen in 4th. But that's the prevailing idea, is hit the corner right, but do it in 4th, and yeah, you lose maybe you're giving up a 10th if, oh jeez. I couldn't hear my car over this fucking Honda that just went past my window in real life. Oh well. I guess that's how these things go sometimes. And there we go. My last lap is going to be, well, hopefully in the 102s, but... Oh, they won't tell me. It's not, maybe that was what it was, a 103.7. Really well, huh? I don't know about that, but... Welp. Well, there you have it, folks. Brian started in damn near dead last and finished the race 2 seconds behind first. So, yeah.
What an idiot.
Okay. Nothing like a little salt to end the race.
Auto on lap, what, 16? Second to last corner.
Alright, I don't want to listen to his salt.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
yeah,
guys,
to the right, and then coming up on him,
kindly shut up,
turn
guys.
left.
Shush. Anyway, guys, that's the race. I'm sure I'll be doing more of Lime Rock, so feel free to stay tuned. Thank you very much for joining me.